So I got a question for you. Fada, his next item choice, he had a lot of gold on him. He is choosing to go for the Scotty. I was just about to ask you. Butterfly, I feel like Scotty's the better option here solely because the pure damage nukes. Oh, top lane, they're going to try and burst down Eternal Envy. Big Daddy No-Tail comes over the save, but now he's pushed back. He's going to die as well. Vici Gaming have just found a huge opening. How? Whoa there. How? Manning up perhaps a bit too much. Jump down to the bottom lane, and now he's going to be caught. Beautiful body blocking from Bone7. How? He's searching for a way out of this death hole that he got himself into, but the 3 heroes from Cloud9 will ensure the kill at the very least. That was a huge pickoff in that top lane, but it all just kind of gets thrown away with Hao's jump to bottom.
That had to have been a miscleanse.
How? Oh, Misery. He's found Hao. Super. He's trying to stop this one. There goes the hook shot. All the way in. Ice goes in the back. Fada's going to let loose that ultimate, but they've already taken down No-Tail with, oh my goodness, what a big combination of plays. Bone7 and Eternal Envy almost single-handedly take out all of Vici Gaming, and now they're going to march straight through the tier 2s, go up to tier 3s as well, see if they can force some buybacks, but there's not a single one out from Vici Gaming.
Yeah, there was no way that was the right choice. Vici Gaming, I think they had an idea of what was up, but you just have to give that tier 2 tower up if anything, and just play a little bit more safe, because you know how with that Radiance can continue to out-farm, but it doesn't even matter as they're already going on the high ground. Nobody from Vici Gaming really affords a buyback here, because they just had to all in go for items right now, and this is going to mean Elena Rax guaranteed. FY doing his best to extend the game. Decides to split up, but guaranteed Rax at 33 minutes.
Well played. The range rack's going to be left to the range creeps here to finish out. And they'll deal with both the middle and bottom lane pushing it. Not sure if FY is really going to make use of that one. The tier 2 very rapidly going down as Cloud9. Here comes the first Ice Blast here. Jump in. Telekinesis, they're going to try and blow up Fada right away. They are successful. Taking him out. And now Vici Gaming perhaps just want to get out of this one. Ice is already dead. They have a Supernova on top. Looks like Cloud9 Super wants to go for the kill now on Misery. Managed to stun him up a little bit, slow him down. The dagger's there as well. No-Tail. They actually managed to get a really good stun. FY jumping forward. He's still Supernova! He's going to be able to pop that one! And Cloud9, they can't actually stop it! Misery's going to go down. He sleeps himself, 4 steps away, trying to get some distance desperately, but will not be able to get away from Hao. And now FY! He is unbelievable! He's slowing down Eternal Envy for the rest of his team! They're going to get to Eternal Envy! No-Tail goes down first! He's dead as well! The Ice Blast over the top! FY! F-God!
I don't even understand what he just did there. He steals the sleep, he somehow gets the egg, completely turns the fight around. Vici Gaming with the wipe of the century. I still can't comprehend what he just did, but I mean, you talk about supports not being impactful in the late game, but he just proved it right there. That Aghanim Scepter went to work.
Unbelievable. Over a 15,000 net worth advantage for Cloud9 is now being threatened as Vici Gaming start pushing outside of their base. They're going to try and get some objectives here, go straight for that tier 2 in the middle lane. Just getting whatever the gold they can to rack up for Hao, who now has a Yasha in his inventory.
I mean, just look at the items that C9 have right now. They almost have a full, they actually have the full Satanic on Envy. He's got a BKB that isn't even at 6 seconds, like it's still at 7. You've got SF who's got a full-on Butterfly Scotty with an 8-second BKB, and Vici Gaming still managed to win the fight with almost no farm on anybody. There's no way.
This is a dream for Vici Gaming if they can actually get there in time. This left to right, left to right, they're going to move left, and that's the right option. They're going to find it. Eternal Envy leaning on him, Telekinesis, Ice Blast over the top, they're going to blow up No-Tail, so there's no escape for EE. No mercy, they say. Vici Gaming find the pickoffs to prolong the game a bit further.
And this is what I'm talking about, because Vici Gaming could just play the patient game, never leave their base. Now going to be blind.
Oh, this could be very dangerous. Eternal Envy sees this one. Cloud9, they know. They just popped the ward, so they're somewhere nearby. The missed hook shot is there, and now the Supernova is laid out. Super starts going for it. Ice trying to get away from his cogs, but he will go. Misery managed to get the feed script on top. Super and Fenrir get stunned up. Hao in the background trying to deal with Fada, but he can't do it. Eternal Envy, oh, he's going to get bursted down. They managed to get the Laguna Blade off on top of that one. 3 down on the side of Cloud9. Fenrir's going to fall, even it up 3 for 3. Hao and FY, they're going to force Fada to TP back. No, he actually canceled it himself. He wants to try and go for Bone7. He lets it rip. FY once again being the commanding position in this team fight. And he wants some more.
Chase him down too. FY
grab the invis. No, FY snagged it. He's gonna get out. Oh, Fada, he wants the kill desperately, but he's done for. Hao gets the kill, and FY, the MVP of this match. It's not even over yet.
If there was any question in the world who the best Rubick player is, FY just completely ended it. You can't make an argument for anybody else. With one Blink Dagger, a Force Staff, and an Aghanim Scepter, this guy's stolen 3 consecutive game-changing ultimates. How do you give credit to anybody else on Vici Gaming? This guy is an absolute monster.
And because of him, Hao is now sitting very pretty in the net worth chart. He has now finally jumped over Eternal Envy, taking that second place position. He's got 5K gold in the bank, just waiting to be spent.
That's just pure confidence. You take a fight knowing you're 10, 15K gold down every single time, and you're like, well, FI, you'll figure it out. Like, that's your job right now in all of these fights. Just outplay the shit out of them every single time, and he's delivering. They don't even want Roche to be a possibility.
Oh, there goes that courier. Sniped out. FY just finds yet another advantage for Vici Gaming. They're pushing forward in this bottom lane. The top lane's pushing out, though. Vici Gaming are going to have to back up soon.
Something that will determine this fight, though, is Eternal Envy actually has a DD rune bottled. No Tail smartly deciding to give it to him, and going to make the fight so good for them. If they can't win a fight with this DD rune,
jump in, Fada! He managed to pop the BKB in time, and now Vici Gaming on the run, making the turnaround. BKB immediately popped. There goes the Laguna Blade, bringing Eternal Envy down to half HP, and he pops the Satanic now with no Ice Blast. He's not really threatened by Vici Gaming. Hao's got to get out of here, run straight through the Roshan pit, trying to make the TP out. No bash, no bash, no bash! Oh, misery. Heartbroken there as he's unable to get that Spectre bash from Roshan. Cloud9, though, still in a good position. Vici Gaming, the first time they really try and take a fight offensively. Lose it. Lose 2 different heroes, and Cloud9 will be able to snag Roshan.
I mean, talk about timing. They finally decide to go for a fight, but Eternal Envy has a DD rune bottled. Just completely rips through him. He doesn't get touched by the Ice Blast for once in this game.
Oh, there it is.
Panic.
I was going to ask you, what sort of items do you go with Hao at this point in time? He actually pops it, trying to scare them away. Call down gets laid out. He's already finished off the Wisp to start with.
Oh, and he's actually going to make a move for Misery.
Misery's going to go down as well. Fenrir comes in for the side. Pops a Ghost Scepter just in time. Eternal Envy's dropping lower. FY managed to finish off the Fable. Now Hao fighting up against Fada. Glimmer Cave save. Fenrir's going to go down for that one, but Hao gets the distance. He needs a dagger up in a second. Gets over the cliff, and Fada will not be able to get the crits necessary. FY comes back. Careful there, friends. He's trying to get a Force Staff away. Fada catching up, though. Pops a Butterfly, and one big critical takes him out. The man who's been threatening them for so long, he finally managed to take out FY. Eternal Envy, though, is back in business with that buyback and ready to finish off Roshan.
They have to get the Roshan right now because they've just committed so much for this
but Hao,
buyback.
His heart has been going to work. He's practically back up to full HP, and Ice is already chasing Eternal Envy away. Fada has to actually tee back to the fountain now.
And Hao to sneak this.
Yeah, he's trying to go for the Roshan right now. Eternal Envy, he's going to have to call down inside the pit soon. He sees it, but Ice says, if you want to come get it, you're going to have to go through my cogs first. Roshan is going to fall, and the Aegis easily picked up here by our Spectre. Ice quick to grab the cheese as well. An unbelievable win there for Vici Gaming. They managed to force the buyback out from Eternal Envy, and C9 don't even get Roche.
Maybe even wants to go for the Octarine core.
That
level of farm is just making such a difference. It's going to matter. The Wisp from Big Daddy No Tail. He's been playing it well, but he's still only
right away. They are successful.
Continues to
Vici Gaming. Really, for the first time, all game are going to make the jump. Eternal Envy's big grab. There goes the telekinesis. They're going to blow up Eternal Envy. No buyback for 2 minutes. This is going to be all on Fada. Can he carry Cloud9 to victory here? Supernova gets popped. Hao trying to chase around Big Daddy No Tail, wanted to get that kill. The Glimmer Cave is keeping him alive, but finally he will get the kill in the end. Hao does go down, and that's going to be just the Aegis, though. Cloud9 still have to fight this one out. 3 versus 4 as Hao comes back in. Telekinesis onto Bone 7. Let's loose the ultimate. FY just showing off at this point in time. Vici Gaming, though, objective-based gaming, are now going to go for the tier 3 tower and wait for Cloud9 to come to them.
And they've given Hao the cheese now. He has the refresher orb. I mean, he's got money for boots of travel. He can instantly come back in. 6K gold on him, and this is going to mean a lane of racks at least for C9.
FY jumps again. Oh, Fada, he didn't get the Lincoln Sphere in time. Now he's going to be forced that forward, trying to get away, trying to get somehow out of this stun, but he does. Finally going to fall here, blows up in a giant explosion. He's got a buyback, but Vici Gaming just keep marching forward. Misery's going to be the next target of Hao, hoping to be able to get that last right click. Does get it before Misery can turn around and get the sleep. Hao, he's trying to get away. Manta pops the cheese just in time, and now he's getting away with the Glimmer Cape already. The range racks is down. Hao starts going for more objectives perhaps. He actually starts running through through the top lane. Seems like they're going to back away.
Make a mad dash. This is still possible, but they're going to have to run into 10 lives from the side of Vici Gaming.
Melee racks, it seems like it's going to be given up here. Cloud9 are just too close to having those heroes revive. Misery's coming to back up, but they really need to be able to defend top. 20 seconds left for the Gyrocopter. Vici Gaming are trying to force this right here, right now. The tier 3 tower is going to go down to start things off. Another 13 seconds until Eternally Envy is back up. Fada starts challenging Hal a little bit. Let's lose that ultimate just to try and put the damage reduction out there. Oh, what another steal. Of course FY will steal that.
Yeah, I mean, I don't even know why we're hyping that up at this point in the game. That must have been the third time he's stolen SF ultimate. It's just getting ridiculous.
Okay. We talk about late game item builds. Blitz, give it to me. Desolator. Eternal Envy. Cheap damage perhaps. FY's going to jump in telekinesis on Misery. They're trying to burst him down. Force Staff has already brought him low. Glimmer Cape is out there. Missed hook shot. Fada's actually trying to get away. Dropping lower. Ice Blast over the top. He's going to go down. The Supernova is down, but Vici Gaming are going to be able to get back in time. Won't really worry about that one. The buyback is there. Now Bone 7 starts jumping forward. Vici Gaming, they're going for the end. They're trying to go straight for the throne, but the glyph is there. It's healing up the throne. Fada, Eternal Envy, they're all trying to take out the throne as fast as possible. Vici Gaming trying to go for the defense as fast as possible. How? Starts beating up Eternal Envy. There goes that Aegis on. Eternal Envy now pops a BKB and Satanic. Going to work. Fada just playing games, running around the throne as best as possible. Ice is back. Eternal Envy, he's going to go down. The backdoor protection is healing up that throne. Fada's left alone. Solo up against Vici Gaming. He will not have the damage. He tries, but it's not going to be there. They both fall, and Vici Gaming in that fence have just sufficiently taken the game.
There's no buybacks anymore for C9. I can't blame them for going for that play. That was probably their best shot, but it's just not going to be enough as Vici Gaming. They have so many lives to work with. That's almost 10k built up for Super. Like, he's just taunting them at this point. He's saying, I'm not 6-slotted, but it doesn't even matter. I don't even need travels. I'm so convinced that we've won this game and how they're going to secure the Mega Creeps before they go for the throne. There's no reason for them to be impatient. 70 minutes in the game. You don't want to throw away this advantage. They're just going to go straight for Mega Creeps and then go for the throne with no buybacks on either of the cores. This is too difficult. Vici already set up around the throne.
There it is. Mega Creeps are here and still another 80 seconds on the clock till Fada comes back. Vici Gaming are just taking their time, slowly but surely savoring the victory. Another relocate play. They're going for it desperately, but they've already called the GG. They know there's no help there. There's no help to be found. Cloud9 will lose game number 1, Vici Gaming. What a comeback.
That's the most emotion I've ever seen Hao use. Like, he's going insane right now, like he won TI again, but that was FY's game. Like, if there's an MVP,
no question.
You gotta give it to him every single
question. Just a single game's performance. I'm ready to call him the MVP of this tournament, man. FY, unbelievable play. And what an insane game. A lot to talk about here in just game number 1 between Vici Gaming